Welcome back, everyone. The camera got cut off. So I'm going to finish. I didn't realize it until I was done, but I saw that we got cut off here. So we talked about those two cards, and then the next card that I got was this Three of Swords. And I'm going to make sure the camera's on. It does appear to be on. Okay, so I'm not perfect. You know, this heart with the three swords in it, I think this is something that you both have experienced. It's part of the human condition, is getting hurt, feeling betrayed. I don't think I think masculine might be saying something like, I realize that, things that I've done have hurt you. I realize that words that I've said have hurt you. Choices that I've made have hurt you. But I don't think it was their intention. I don't think any of us go around trying to hurt each other, right? It does happen. Sometimes we're in our ego. It's hard to figure out where your needs stop and the other person's begin. And it's all part of, learning how to navigate relationships, finding that place where you can meet and figuring out how to not hurt each other. And so with masculine saying, I'm not perfect, it's sort of like taking accountability, There's also a sense that, when we go through heartbreak, the natural tendency is to build up a little protection around the heart because we don't want to feel that again. We can build up protective walls. If it gets really deep, we would call them like defense mechanisms. You can create defense mechanisms that you're not at all conscious of, that serve to protect the ego, but that can become dysfunctional, like maladaptive. And so this is one of the things that we can really work on when we're in one of these dynamics, is recognizing our defense mechanisms. So it's always helpful. When you can be that sacred mirror and help your person to see. And so I think this card and that statement, I'm not perfect, really speaks to, both the need and also the opportunity to work through some of these, more difficult and painful aspects of being human. And then the last card that I got was the Page of Wands. And with this card, pages are students, wands are that creative energy. It's fire. So it can be passion, it can be creativity, it can be, just playfulness. And so I think what this masculine is saying is that I'm still figuring things out. I'm still figuring out how to do the right thing. I'm still figuring out how to take right action. I'm not perfect at it yet. In fact, I mess up. I mess up still a fair amount. But I need you to know that I'm aware of it. Yeah. And then the last thing that I did want to point out before this reading closes, because I noticed it, side by side we have the sun and the moon. And I just love it when these two cards come out together. I just think it's so beautiful when they come out together. You have the masculine energy and the feminine energy, right? And they're not really counterparts, but they are. They are in a way. The relationship between the two is interesting to me. The earth orbits around the sun and the moon orbits around the earth. And so the moon really belongs to the sun in a way. You know. Yeah, via the earth, of course. So anyway, but the moon is about shadow and reflected light. The sun is about direct light. And so this also says something about the feminine nature within all of us is to be reflective of our counterpart, masculine, feminine, male or female or whatever, okay, gender, anything in between, any variation. Point is, masculine energy and feminine energy have certain qualities. Yeah. And the sun is that feeling of optimism, happiness. And we all can bring this as well. And that's why it's so important to have a balance. Okay. But this reflective quality is what I find just so valuable. This feminine quality of being able to, mirror back to another person things that they maybe can't see about themselves or about the world. Um, it's like two brains are better than one kind of thing, you know. So, yeah, that's about all, gang. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that was helpful. Bye for now.